Hi, I'm Shiv Gaglani. I'm Chief Executive Officer of the Journal of Young Investigators, and there's Sherry.
Hi, I'm Sherry. I'm the Director of Human Resources at JYI. So, Shiv, tell me a little bit about your experiment.
Right, yeah, so I was doing a NSF-funded program called Nano Japan in Japan, obviously. I was doing nanotechnology research at Keio University, which is just outside of Tokyo. And the title of my project is Fabrication of Single Atom Nanowires for Applications Towards Quantum Computation. And though I'm a biomedical engineering concentrator major at Harvard, I was doing this project because I wanted to learn a lot about scanning tunneling microscopes and atomic force microscopes. Basically, the motivation of this project was to build a quantum computer. And in order to do so, you have to make quantum bits. And what we're using as quantum bits are silicon-29 atoms. And we wanted to make silicon-29 atoms in a straight line. And it's really hard to make, really hard to do such a thing, make a single atom thick wire from a top-down approach, which is where you start out with something big and you cut away until you have a single wire of atoms. Instead, we took a bottom-up approach where we first had to make a template upon which we deposited silicon-29 atoms, and they self-assembled into a line. So what we were working with was silicon-111, which looks like a really complicated surface, but basically we were just cutting it in half and making steps. So each one of these half steps was the step edge. And so when you make a step edge, there's a lot of dangling bonds, which naturally they don't like. The dangling bonds want to be bonded to something. So by adding silicon-29, or whatever atoms you want, they'll naturally migrate and form bonds with these step edges. So that's how you get silicon-29 layer of atoms. So basically my entire project was trying to make these steps and kinks as well in silicon-111 surface. So here's the final step edges without kinks, where we had a pretty regular space of 10 to 15 nanometers, which is incredibly small, and why this took so long to do. It took 8 weeks to just make this thing. And here's step edges with kinks. And in the future, we want to actually, I ran out of time before I could actually deposit silicon-29 atoms. But in the future, right now they're doing that. And hopefully this will lay the groundwork for building a quantum computer with a number of bits. And the reason we want a quantum computer is because quantum computer with just 30 quantum bits will be able to process more than 10 teraflops of data. So anyways, this project you won't see in JYI because I'm CEO of JYI, so, but it would, I mean, you should check out JYI for other projects just like this. Thanks a lot.